All right, let's go.
Welcome back, Master Chief.
All right, here we go. Let's do a bit of eliminator. Or one eliminator. Hopefully we get a dub here, but doubt it. All right, here we go. That's not. We might not. Depends on. All right, you're here, so that means I've got to cut my my thriving eliminator career short after this one, because I always win. You know, I just win so much. I go for lunch again? Yeah. Nothing? Zero car drop here. Feels bad. There was one across the pond here. Hoping there's something across over this hill. There isn't, so I got stopped by a cactus. Okay, if I go over there and it's like just a level 2 car, I'm quitting. I'm not get. Oh, I thought your deadline was yesterday. You gotta clean it up or whatever. Well, it's level 4 at least, so that's good. Watching all these guys get level 7 drops. These feel real good. Done and dusted, out of this world. Evil chicken bouillon. What? Those videos are so stupid. I mean, it works. They're getting a ton of views, but I wonder how they came up with that. It's like we got these meme sounds. As long as we put them in the video, it'll go viral. It's like, sounds good to me. That was cool. That guy's a mucky. Well, the Mississippi River. Yeah, has to be water from the Mississippi River every single time. I don't know why they say that either. It's definitely like the channel's definitely Chinese. It's actually kind of interesting though. If they're, I wonder where they are. Because there's no way. It can't actually be from China. Because YouTube's blocked in China. It's not like they can make any money like that.
When it is safe to do so.
Are you serious?
In 200 meters, turn left.
We're going back to where I came from? That sucks for me.
Turn left.
Alright, it's gonna be a quick one then, I guess.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Akio, hello, hello.
In 400 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right.
I'm a sad individual. Oh, you hit a tree?
In 400 meters, turn left.
Damn. That's it. Alright, well, let's just go back to online racing now. This is not my day. Hello, Asian. Ooh, a Dino. I don't want it. Sell it. Convention was lit. I'm happy for you, bud. Glad you had a good time. First time. Ah. Does it smell worse than you thought it would be? It smells. Instant covered everyone else's. Oh, true. Possible. He's just used to it from his daily life. So he doesn't notice. Possible. Where is Vatican going? Wow, I just got desynced on the traffic. I hit air before the traffic showed up on my screen. Really? That's just the three of us. Having fun. Small concert stage for singers, guest speakers. Oh, that's cool. Sneaker Expo. He rammed me? I don't know what to call that. He pushed me wide, but he also went wide himself, so it didn't really work. Did he ram you? Hop on the initial D, there you go. That was a skill issue? Yeah, so him was probably a skill issue as well. You got TDU? Yeah, I heard you told me that you got TDU. Wait, is it fully released now? Have you tried? I'd love to know your thoughts. Dark, why you sabotage me? I could have been in front of these stupid meta. Nice. Lines were long, that makes sense. Official Genshin Honk. Ah, if only. I gotta go to the next anime convention for this, just for that. Although, my dad's going back to Hong Kong for a couple months soon. So I may be able to get official merch through that. I'm not sure what the pricing is. Usually cheaper to do it directly from Taobao on the Chinese store, online store, than it is to go through like resellers. Not sure if it's like official merch sold by Oyo, whether they're gonna charge like the regular prices like in China, or whether they're gonna jack up the price regardless because they know you can't get it here. But because they know they're competing against like resellers anyway, they can like just charge slightly less, but still more than that, more than regularly. Also has mouse pad. There you go. A ghost. Welcome, welcome. You're not on rallies, I see. How is it, TDU? Pre-ordered. Sorry, you pre-ordered. It's not out yet. On the 5th. Oh, it's coming out real soon this week. Wow, traffic. Oh no, you're gonna Xbox me. Oh god. Yeah, I've been planning. There's going to be a collaboration between Genshin and Logitech. If they come out with a desk mat, I'm getting it. I knew. I called it. Holy. The Xbox feels bad, man. How did I know, bro? How did I know? Ooh, we got road again. That's rare. I'm about to come here. Well, the Xbox thing is actually, they call it Xbox, but it just means that you're running at a lower frame rate. It can happen on PC. It's just that Xbox is capped at 60. Are you capping at 144 or are you getting 144? There's a diff. Okay, so you're probably not getting 144. I have unlimited, but I think with my current settings I get like 110, 120. Once you unlock the frame rate from 60, it gets whack. If you get 140, like, I think this game cares more about consistency than anything. So if you get a consistent 144, it's better than me like unlimited fluctuating between like 100 to 110 to 120. I think for some reason they're just really bad at calculating the difference. Because whenever I capped it at 770 something, I get better times in HRA time trial stuff, so that's why I know. I think the game just cares about consistency. But I hate the fact that this game cares about any frame rate at all. Minecraft, that's okay. Keep playing Minecraft. You don't have to be here. I don't mind. Have fun, man. Welcome, Justine. Got a call. Not in meta though. Oh god. Yikes. Yeah, I'm used to running unlocked because that's better input lag stuff. Because it's usually what a roadblock. I also have a G-Sync monitor, so I make the most use out of that if I don't cap it at a certain frame rate. Whoops. But again, I think because I just don't want to lower the settings that much for 144. Let the GPU run wild, you know, that's my motto. Give me whatever the frames it's got. Supercharger one is insane. Yeah. You kind of sound like the Hellcat. Dude, with the move to electrification, maybe we'll finally see like less. I wonder what's gonna happen with like car meets and stuff. I'm sure people will still have the Chargers and like Hellcats and stuff because they're the most obnoxious people. But eventually, those guys will crash and stuff like that, and like less will be on the market, and then we'll get. I doubt that they're gonna move to electric. So maybe it's a good thing. Like Ghost, are you in the game? Not eating that bus? Why not? Do it for the team. There's also the people, the Chargers and Challenger guys, the Dodge guys are the people that buy cars they can't afford. They tend to be like, whatever, how much payment they got, they'll buy. These guys. Oh, excuse me. There exists Hellcat scat packs. The double whammy. Double trouble. I don't know why, but it's always the people like with that I see like in videos with like Street Takeover is always Dodge guys, and then like the G37 guys or 35. I don't know what it is about the. Is it just like the amount of cars on? Like, okay, I guess like the Hellcat doesn't count because there's not that many on the road. The G37 definitely has quite a few on the road because it's such an older platform. I don't get it. I don't know what it is about those cars that, like maybe the specific owners that they attract, just pretty whack. Actually kind of worked out braking for me there. Into the debris there. The wall fence. Wall fence. What am I saying? Clearly haven't fully recovered with enough sleep yet. Too much sleep debt to recover from one night. Slept like a solid 9 hours thereabouts, and got an extra hour after that just staying in bed. But it's too much sleep debt. Still recovering. And I gotta wake up tomorrow at some point, so can't go too long tonight. So I won't be able to get the 3 hours, I don't think, that I would like. Submitted the project at 3:30 a.m. for you. Oh, nice. It's been a long day. Yet still not tired. Still from walking an entire day. Yeah, I'm gonna find it awkward to find a time to sleep because I slept at like almost 5 yesterday because I got a midnight snack. I only got to try like the cup ramen hack. It's not really a hack. I got freaking punted. Why, man? The wide body focus is a bit of a menace here. Oh, thank God I didn't get these things through there. Yeah, my sleep schedule is effed. So hopefully I get a better sleep schedule soon. Not soon, I just have to fix it. So far my weekend hasn't helped, so try something today. Hopefully don't get some more sleep than tonight. Or also 3:30 a.m. Ooh. Was it overdue technically then? Or did they get it in? Hopefully they did. Sounds like you're chill about it. Not sure why they held it to 3:30, but somebody was cramming stuff in at the end. I don't know why either. It was on time. There you go. That's all that matters. Yapping 100%. I mean, you're on this stream. I just yap too, so I guess you're used to it now. I'm a modest yapper. Thank you, thank you. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Not sure though. Ooh, more road. I'm back. I'm lucky you. That's true enough. How the buffet go? No, that's today. Or later today on Sunday. Haven't done it yet. The car guy. I already told my mom that tomorrow lunch I'm not gonna eat much in preparation. Excuse me. Hopefully I take a dump before going tomorrow, but we'll see. It's not gonna stop me much, but gotta clear out the bowels. Like I didn't get slowed down is kind of crazy, no? Brakes on this is tragic. Still a heavy car. No other car probably with enough power to bust through the drag deficiency that all hatchbacks have. That didn't work. There's a buffet. Oh, I'm going to an Indian buffet tomorrow night with some coworkers. We have Monday off, so we decided to go out. Okay, those brakes are more tragic than I remembered. I was asking for recommendations for things I should try. Not super familiar with. The only thing I've tried in Indian cuisine is butter chicken. I think I've had a chicken tikka, biryani before. Although the biryani kind of sucked in my opinion because there's like whole cloves, star anise, and everything was in there. I was like just crunching my way through. I was like, bro, this is so annoying to eat. Maybe it was just a place that I went that made it bad. And I also had a dosas before. Outside of that, fairly limited. I'll try all the different types of chicken preparation. That's the plan, at least. Must have been because I ordered at like 2, 3 a.m. So then like the chef got like lazy or something. Thinking I wouldn't notice. To be fair, most of the people ordering food at that time probably wouldn't notice with how drunk they probably are. They just make crap biryani, yeah. Though I'm probably not gonna have a biryani because I'm not gonna get like a. Maybe they'll have some biryani or something. I doubt it though. It doesn't seem like a buffet type of food. It's like it's a rice with meat and stuff type of food. Don't know how much I trust the buffet version of it where it's just sitting there. Oh, that guy definitely doesn't have manual with clutch on. All the shifts are long. Our engine and the Excel are about the same between our cars. But I pull ahead a little bit. Everything is time I shift. Or we shift. Have you running up buffet either? Yeah, makes sense. Let's try everything. That's the thing with the Indian buffets is that like nothing costs like a lot. It's not like there's gonna be like, it's not like a regular buffet that I've had in Hong Kong was like you always get sashimi or like some Japanese stand and like it probably costs you more material wise. Like there's like roast beef, but that's like higher class stuff. I'm excited to see what an Indian buffet is. I've also had like trashy Chinese buffets, which I also very much enjoy. I love those crab rangoons. There's no crab in it. So a sucker for them though. Something about cream cheese with a crunchy exteriors. Tastes so good. Interesting lines. He's trying his best, bro. Don't shame him. Oh, you mean interesting lines as in he was bumping? I thought you said that he was just bad. Didn't realize that's what you are talking about. Oh god. I got freaking wrecked by the truck. Gosh darn it. guy has some interesting lines as well. Lol, I think he just pit maneuvered. What? Mr. Bunyan? Yeah, I could have won this race. The only competition was back him. Ooh, finally, some dirt. It's about time. Alright, let's see if Bunyan sticks around. I want to see those lines. Actually, I probably don't want to, actually. Alright, never mind. What? That's funny. Maybe the guy's just a hatchback lover. I missed the checkpoint. If you reset your car, you really should just not have any penalties afterwards. It's the ultimate penalty. Alright, let's see if he makes a move here. It'll be a slow overtake, so. Oh, he can do anything, I think. We missed a checkpoint. Oh, it's this guy again. Anglama. Seen him once in a while here. I got third. Nice. Alright. Anglama? No, I just see him all the time in my lobbies. He like ranges from like really crap cars and really bad driving to like half decent cars with good driving. I don't know, like I've seen him in like S1 or S2 driving pretty well. And then he's here doing like absolutely jack. I don't know. I don't think he's meta abused before. I see him quite a bit. He might be a meta abuser. Maybe that's how I initially remembered him as. Sorry, I got him kicked because he rammed me. Ah, I see. So he's half decent, which makes sense, I guess. Well, there is indeed a scout here. Is it a bait tune though? Seems alright. He's accelerating. Seems like the dude's a bit out of control though. Okay. Interesting driver. Alright, my car's not very powerful. You pass me here? Oh, that's gracious. That dude's a nut job. Hey, this is kind of what I wanted. Hey, Black Cat. Wow. You're a day early here on the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome. How you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm looking forward to a long weekend. Monday off. Good stuff. Hopefully praying for a good combo this week so I can play some more GT without feeling too bored. Wednesday they changed race cease the stream. Race Bathurst? Why are they going Bathurst again? What? Oh. Well, time to lose some rating. So sad. On a long weekend too. That dude will make a mistake, just let him do it. There's no hard braking zone for this guy to make a mistake in this track. Oh, this car just has so much top end. Go, please go, please go. Don't slow down, please. Oh, he missed the checkpoint. Hey, we did it. Nice. Race is. I hate Bathurst, so. Alright, well, it is what it is. Racing currently, not too bad. Fun. We finally found our first meta abuser. He's here. How many wins on the board so far? He's just good enough to abuse, basically. He's not good enough to actually like because we're in suboptimal cars and we're like basically faster than him. Yeah, exactly. He's just good enough to get carried enough. He's not like unskilled enough to just slam to the wall immediately. It's gonna be wet, so I can't take your car. I was thinking about it though. Says wet, so what's my alternative here? Yeah, let's try the CCGT. I know it's out of meta now. It's not as good as Brabham, but it's like day 1 tune, so I gotta go back to it and see. I know, you regret not taking dark tech. I mean, your car was pretty like uber crap. So at least my Pagani was better in the wet. Okay, there's a bump there. I got hit on the rear of my car, so everything's a-okay. Oh, the off camper is so hard. Dirty air is really affecting behind me. Oh, the meta abuser left. Can't win. Leave. Got 2 guys in the lobby that can beat me out of meta. I can kind of break this. Yeah. I think it's got something to do with the wet. I think that's what I encountered too when I was driving your car in the wet one time. Although I'm not sure whether it was wet that one time. That last race. Oh, let's unpull again. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Red Bull have nothing. It's actually kind of sad. If Norris at some point has to take his engine penalty, unless, you know, whatever, like worst case scenario for Verstappen, he doesn't, then if he wins everything, then he wins. But Verstappen not being second is gonna make it easier for him. Unless like they did this thing where like the car's better in race trim than it is in quality trim, which I doubt. I think the car just doesn't have pace. The car started off well. It's just that they... Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, honestly, like I think this whole thing with like Adrian Newey is like a bit overblown. I think it's definitely a coincidence that they kind of lost it after he left, because it's definitely like a team of people, not just one guy, with how modern F1 teams work. It just is how it just is how it is. It is the timing is kind of crap, because everybody's gonna be like, oh look, they just knew he left. Car bad now. But this is stuff that they would have planned way before he left, like the development direction and stuff like that. But like, I think it's more props to McLaren, especially for like really kind of figuring it out. Even towards the end of last year, they were doing very well. They figured out something on their own as well, which is impressive. But the only thing they really have to figure out here is how to stop this thing where they start the season crap and then have to wait for some like miraculous upgrade package to like make the car really good. Because they're like losing a ton of points there. I guess from the perspective of like of the constructors, it doesn't matter because they're gonna win that anyway. But on the driver's side, it might be a bit more like they would have been title favorites if they started out the year in a better position. Again, that's a lot of like internal stuff. I'm not gonna like all these rumors and stuff like that. I'm not gonna hold. It's like regardless of how he got shut down, like the team made the decision. You know? And I think there needs to be said about something with how they are first in the constructors, so they're kind of like strapped for a CFD, so they can't experiment nearly as much as they could have. And I think a lot of credit, I think it makes the RB19 so much more crazier how much of an advantage they had with their limited CFD still from previous year. Plus the development plus like their extra penalty. I think this person putting it into perspective more like how crazy RB19 is. But there was also the fact that when they like raised the floor edge thing really helped them out because they didn't have that problem before. Back when the cars were able to run lower, Ferrari were giving them a run of their were giving them some trouble. In 20, I think people forget how competitive Ferrari was at the beginning of these regs. Like they were basically the faster car, and then the only thing that the Red Bull had, the RB18 had over them was that they were like a bit more balanced and like had less drag. But then Ferrari at the time in the beginning of the season was running their engine super hard, and then their engine started blowing up, so then they had to turn it down, and then they realized they had a drag problem. But they were consistently just better. The RB18 for max downforce and everything, and they weren't purposing the Red Bull like kind of ever. Sylvain AMG, thanks to follow. Hope you enjoy the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Welcome. Yeah, so and then people thought, and Mercedes as well thought, that like if they put in regs to not run the cars low, then they would be better. But turns out that just played into Red Bull's hand because they always never struggled with porpoising, and then it turned out to be really good for them, that reg change. That combined with like the development direction that they went with RB19 was really what made it so dominant. But now we're seeing like this is like the new like cost cap and everything at work, you know. It's like credit has to be given to Mercedes as well. Like they really turned it around this season for sure. But they're still consistently like second, third in the constructors. So they are also working with limited CFD, whereas McLaren had a crap season to work off of from their first reg. So then they have significantly more time. Like I'm not taking credit away from them, but they definitely have more resources than the other teams to try and improve their car at the moment. But I think Mercedes is doing a very good job with what they have. since they're like consistently still high on the championship, but they've really turned the car around. They always had a low drag car though, even in 2022. Oh no, 2022, you're right. No, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I thought you meant 2023. And just built off of that. You really stumbled upon the correct concept. That's why everybody's just kind of copying now. Or not copying anymore, I think at this point. People are looking at McLaren now. McLaren started off by rejigging their whole architecture this year to be based on the Red Bull. They just kept with it. RB's probably slapping themselves for going with whatever they went with for this year with that concept. It's gonna be interesting for next year whether they stick with this sort of new concept or whether they're gonna go back to more an RB19 style and go evolution there. I think they've definitely learned. I kind of have faith in them to like learn a little bit from what they've had difficulties with, but we'll see. It's only another year of these regs though, so it's like they can't spend too much on it because everybody has to start looking forward at the next regs. But it's actually Adrian Newey like thing though. He's always wanted that. I think it's always like he's like the pioneer of like Coke bottle really shrink wrapping the body work. Hop on for lunch. Hey, thanks for playing Baticum. Appreciate it, bud. Have a good lunch. So I don't know how much of it. I think like at least partially Adrian Newey was like, as much as they want to slam him for like, oh, I didn't like any of this car, like he definitely had influence. Because that was his MO with the whole McLaren, and they shrunk wrap everything and like the engine didn't work. But then now he has the ability with this current generation of engine to figure out a way to still shrink wrap even further. So I'm not sure like there's it. Oh wow, once you hop off it's cross country, lucky you. I'm not sure it's super far removed, the whole zero pod type thing. It's not like they actually went with a zero pod, but... And you can't forget that the car was good in the beginning of the season. It's just that their upgrades haven't been working. Like, people have caught up. Like, the McLaren caught up to them and have surpassed them, I think, at this point, right? Like, everybody knows, but, like... The car was still dominant in the beginning. And then the people can say, like, McLaren wasn't putting up much of a fight in the beginning because they didn't figure anything out. But... even when they like caught them initially, the Red Bull was still fast. Like it was still top two. It was like they were still fighting for first, you know. But like now, it's clearly McLaren's overtaken. So it's not like they just got to figure out something with their car, with their upgrades right now. Like they're not seeing what they want. They're not getting what they want out of the upgrades. And something can be said about like the car concept being maybe like their concept limiting them, which is definitely could be possible. So kind of like the Ferrari situation. Both Ferrari and Red Bull struggling with kind of the same problems. Kind of funny though. Neither of them can figure out how to upgrade their cars. car wouldn't turn in. Hey, finally managed to break at that. And got shot out there. Perfect. The Honda McLaren era, hybrid era. Oh, yeah, but like I was more referring to before that even, where like he had, remember that like McLaren, I think it's like the 18B or something, like where like they just couldn't race it because they kept on. That was pure Agent Newey at the time. Red Bull and Newey struggled because engine was down in power. Yeah, but that was Renault's fault. Yeah, 2019. Well, no, sorry. RB19 is definitely like a very like stars aligned moment. They had the best driver. They had the best engine. I think people... I actually don't know about that, actually. People like say that they have the best engine, but like I think part of it was just like how airily efficient the RB19 was. How low drag it was. It still is low drag, even the RB20 from what people have said, but like I'm not sure what they're doing right now with it anymore. But that whole combo, like them getting the engine right, like, and everything was just so good. It was that the Mercedes they had to tune down the engine because they went with the zero pod the last 2 years. Because they had to like struggle with cooling. Because they didn't do it like, I think they've said this in the back rooms with like Williams and stuff, like with their engine partners. They're like, this year was when they says like, okay, we're gonna up the engine power. We're telling everybody. If I remember like the beginning of this like preseason correctly, it was legitimately it was a thing they had to say, because they were like, they were designing for their own car first, so then they had to like and there was something like to do with, people speculated that they kind of were behind on the flex fuel or synthetic fuel requirement. Whereas like HRC or Honda or whatever, Red Bull figured it out earlier. Or maybe their engine just less sensitive to that kind of thing. I think like if you look back at like what people have said, I think people consider RB19 era, like last year, they had the best engine, undeniably. People might have said Ferrari, but they had to turn it down when their engine started exploding. I'm talking about last year though, like in the new regs. I know technically there was a freeze, but new generation of regs introduced like synthetic fuels, which is different. And they also pigeonholed themselves into the car concept with limited cooling. So partially we're seeing Mercedes power come back as well this season, which really benefits McLaren as well. Mercedes replaced their engines? Yeah, they haven't. So it's whether you think that they will have to still, whether you're like trusting that maybe they're just gonna, all the Mercedes teams can just stay with the 3 engines. That 3 engine moment, like sort of limit. I don't know. It's really interesting because it's gonna be like affect the championship a lot depending on how. Because if we are saying that Norris doesn't have to take an engine penalty and he just continues to be first, although to be fair, even he might do a Verstappen where he takes an engine penalty and still first. Like he's a good enough driver, and his car is good enough. He has some gaps. He's like not utterly dominant over Piastri. I feel like Verstappen's still a level above, but his car is real crap. Just look at what Perez is doing right now. But the car is that good, and he is still really good driver, so he might pull that out even with an engine penalty. But like, if he has to replace the engine at some point, which most teams have to eventually, because I don't think anybody's been able to keep with the 3 engine limit. That's gonna change the championship. That's gonna affect the champion. If he actually just doesn't have to change the engine out, like get a new engine, then he is more likely to just win everything. The only thing here that's possible is that if Piastri continues to, if they start having like take points away from each other, that's actually kind of like pretty big thing to keep track of. If like Oscar finishes ahead and stuff like that, then of Lando, that's gonna be quite big. Although that probably means that if you're assuming a McLaren 1-2 in that situation, then I don't think Verstappen benefits from that situation if he's third. I'm not actually sure. But I think regardless, they're definitely going to be the Constructors' Championship champions this year. I think there's no doubt in my mind that's going to happen. With their performance here in Monza, it's basically done. Even Perez in like the quote-unquote dominant car didn't produce good enough results. So with a crappier car, he's definitely not going to show crazy results either. So. Yeah, it's definitely something to keep track of. Going forward. Nice. Cool. Got the dub. Yeah, it is what it is. There's like, I think I've removed my delusions of Red Bull being favorites anymore. I thought it's like, oh, maybe potentially Copium, they like are losing in quali, but it's like this in a 2022 situation where he's not fast in quali, but the car is just really good in race pace. I think we're past that. So it's gonna be like watching how the championship lead dwindles here and see if like Red Bull pulls something out. It's actually kind of interesting. Like people, I think, really like if you put it into perspective, they weren't that dominant for that long. It's what, 2 seasons? And even like the first, like they forget how much back and forth there was with Ferrari. They almost like forget, but it was because of just how dominant 2023 was. They're like, oh, this is boring. If you look back, it's like, look at how long Mercedes were dominant for, quote unquote dominant for. But they weren't as dominant, right? Like, once in a while, Mercedes will get it wrong, like their pit stops or whatnot, and they'll always be, but their car is so good that doesn't matter. The problem was Red Bull's been sitting in the background, just like perfecting all the little tiny things, except for the car or the engine. And once they got a better car engine combo, they started to come back around, and then they slam dunked on like good reg for them and everything, and then they already had everything set up. Like their pit stops were like crisp, strategy has been like honed to perfection, compared to when Mercedes would come up with a bad strategy and then like Red Bull would win back in the day, right? And before that was the classic. It was like Red Bull was always there if Mercedes made any mistakes, and sometimes Mercedes did make mistakes. The Silverstone 2021 or 2021 or 2020 comes to mind, where like the front left just blew, but then the car was so fast that Hamilton stayed ahead. 2022 is like once Ferrari fell away, people felt like it was long because Ferrari fell out of place and nobody was challenging them. Especially once they fixed the reliability from the beginning of the season. And then we all know what 2023 was. But in the grand scheme of things, they weren't dominant for that long because they're definitely not dominant now. Hey, welcome Zevo. She struggles with a close fight when a chance. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't until 2023 where Ferrari started struggling with tires. Their main drawback was their engine had to be toned down in 2022. Yeah, that, and then people were like, oh, this is bad for the sport. It's like, what? I mean, I guess. It's not like there's a bit of bias there because when Mercedes was winning, nobody cared. Like, I guess there's like less to talk about, and also people there's like more fans now for F1 in general, and then you just need headlines. So people are like, there's just more people in the audience to just trying to provoke and reaction and to be more extreme now. To be that fast. It did. It burned through really fast. It was fast, but it also died fast. It was so fast. It was trying to be a rocket engine, which is why it was like caught fire and everything. Trying to fly away, bro. It's too caged. Wait, aren't 2Js known to be reliable? Oh, 2 Iron Floppy 6. Yeah, that ain't happening. It's too heavy. The cars are getting lighter next gen, so. The Red Bull dynasty didn't last that long. It's not like back when they were with Vettel, you know? That was like 4 years at least. The V8 era. And then what, Mercedes took over immediately, 2014 I think? All the way to 2020. Even 2021. Really. Like, they had a dominant car, although that was the first time Red Bull showed signs of life. The regs again helped them quite a bit. High rate car and all that. But so then it's almost like a mirror of like that with the RB19, where it's like helped out by reg changes that Red Bull was just more prepared for than other teams. with the rise and floor edge. And then the floor edge being cut out for the 2020 season. Now the 2021. I think 2021 was overall still, it was good in the sense that it was 1v1ing, but like I think as long as McLaren doesn't run away with it, like from here, which they seem like they might be, if they don't, then I think this season I prefer, in the sense that you have multiple winners, multiple teams winning, and then it's like nobody has the clearly fastest car, or somebody, like depending on track you have like a lot of different cars. But in 2020, I don't know how much DAS actually helped. It was like just mainly for tire warm up, right? Car was just good. Even when I feel like it would have been good even without DAS. The toe-in was only mainly used for tire warm-up. I think people just generally had the toe out normally. I don't think it actually helps with cornering to have toe-in that much. I think everybody just had like what the DAS would have had in toe-out, but then it allowed Mercedes to have a toe-in angle for tire warm-up and stuff like that. So it was gonna be good for like out laps and stuff like that. I don't think in the general scheme of things that DAS gave that much of a pace advantage, which is why people didn't copy it. Also, people also knew that it was only gonna last for a season anyway, so. Plus cost cap was already a thing in 2021. I don't think people could do it anymore. Not like the F duct where one guy does it and then literally everybody does it now. To engineer a whole air channel into the car to catch up. That's not something that can happen these days. But that's like actually like one of those things with, like, it's also a side effect of the cost cap and everything, is that if somebody finds like a magic bullet or something, then it's gonna last the whole season. Because even the big teams can't like outspend to try and figure out what it is and replicate it. Like, unironically, if the cost cap wasn't in place, like kind of ironically, sorry, the cost cap and everything wasn't in place for like more tighter racing or anything, we would have had a more exciting season in 2023. Because like Mercedes could have like done changed car concepts or something with unlimited budget, you know? To like try and replicate whatever Red Bull was doing. But then it becomes like a sort of, do you want the general pack to be closer between high spend, low spend teams, or whether you want more tighter competition up front? You know? If you want like and it seems like everybody just cares about the front, the battle for the front, right? So Like again, I think like people have said, if you remove Red Bull from 2023, that would have been exciting. You have an off day on Labor? Yeah, I have Labor Day off. No, it's not the one win. It's because they were just more confident in it. They think that there was place to be, and there was like they saw improvement, and that's like the something that Mercedes has done okay in this reg, is that they've found improvement to their car in general over the course of the season. They thought they had more development headroom. I don't actually blame them. Same thing with Ferrari, because the only thing was like their engine reliability, and then none of them realized how affected they would be with the reg change, with the floor edge change. I don't necessarily blame them for sticking with their guns. This is the first year where it's fully, completely stable regs. It's gonna be, and then next year it's gonna be same. So next year maybe might get like the tightest front running race if everybody gets it together and like copies whatever McLaren's figured out, basically. Unless like people like take the long view and be like, oh okay, we're just gonna focus on 2026, which some teams might if they like think they have no chance in 2025, right? So am I going longer? Probably only like 2 more playlists for me, including this one. So like 6 more races. So that's up to you whether you want to boot up for that. Yeah, the cost cap has closed the gap between low spend and high spend teams, but it's actually preventing great competition up front. So we're getting it this year with stable regs, and everybody kind of can sort of everybody converging on kind of the same concept based off the Red Bull side. Red Bull did in RB19. The question is whether or not Red Bull's going to move back to that, or whether they're going to forge forward with their concept they started the year with. People were concerned, right? Like, oh, what if Red Bull figured something else out? And it looked like it in the first couple of races. Luckily this year, McLaren figured out their upgrades earlier. Yeah, but unfortunately, there's gonna be. Speaking of a race we know, previous outcome there. With how the car is, there's no way the Red Bull's gonna be good at Singapore again, just like last year. But that's like a freebie for Norris, as long as they figure it out. Unless they also copied like the RB19 weakness, which we'll have to see. That's an easy like freebie. It was a strong circuit for them before, unironically though. Back when in the V8 era, or not even V8, it was like even in the hybrid era because they had the highest downforce. They only became a weakness once they started focusing on this efficiency type deal. It's running the car super low and not being able to handle curves as well. It was always like, if you ever like, if you ever, there's the only track, or not one, it's one of the tracks where like Mercedes were concerned, like Hamilton was always concerned with Singapore because Red Bull always had good downforce, and that's all that's required there. Then this generation, it's not about max downforce, because max downforce was actually probably held by Mercedes. Even with their zero pod, they had the most downforce probably, but then it was not consistent, right? So it's more consistency than anything these days. I'm not saying they were the best car ever, just because Mercedes was still better, but that was one of their stronger tracks for a long time. I wonder if this part of it was like them trying to compensate for their poor quality performance. And then they kind of overcompensated, so they're chewing through the tires more this year because they thought they had tire to spare from last year. Maybe it's a conscious decision. It was like, we can use our tires more. We'll really have to see. We might be in the McLaren era though. It ain't too bad. They have a really cool driver pairing, so at the very least it'll be like two people fighting for wins and championship. Oscar and Lando. They're not that far apart skill-wise. I think it's pretty clear that Piastri's a step below, but not that far behind. It's not like a Bottas-Lewis situation or a Verstappen versus any of his teammates situation. So even if they dominate, it's not going to be a single person dominating, so people aren't going to feel too bad. It's also kind of unfortunate that Red Bull's still first in Constructors. If they're gonna lose the Constructors Championship anyway, they probably would have wanted to lose the lead earlier, before the midway point. 1 second, I got a bathroom here. Hydrated. I'm doing one more playlist after this. It can't be too late because I have to wake up church tomorrow. At least they would have had more time to work on this year's car and next year's car if they lost their constructors lead before the halfway point of the season. But alas, Red Bull still first in the constructors. I wonder if this year, since Oscar's so far away from the Drivers' Championship, if in any situation whether Oscar's gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a good teammate, just let you win all the races to give you the best chance to catch up to Verstappen for drivers. How far apart is Piastri and Lando? I think it's rip. This is only one last person. I'm gonna have to find a new lobby. Get a full playlist from there. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll go to a fresh playlist. Probably won't though. I'll be kind of dead. What am I doing? Oh, wild. To be wild. What the? What just happened? I got kicked anyway. Game's telling me to stop now. It's gotta be Lando, right? Favorite? don't think Piastri's gonna give him any issues. Because the guy left. Oh, I see, I see. It's especially bad because it sounded like it was like inactivity, bro. I was like, cool. Besides Norris, it's gonna be hard to bet against. Actually, the off chance it might be Lewis or Piastri here. This Mercedes is looking rapid too.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now. Enjoy.
Wow, you're just gonna just... Try this thing. Two out of three. Oh, maybe I call it a night after these two then. The rear drive is kind of hurting this car. I've been super good at this track. Not enough straights to really catch up here. No, Dante. You wait for the hit in that car. Yeah, he seems he's struggling a little bit. At this point, he made some mistakes. Is it real or fake? Ten seconds ahead. I see, I see. Saying it was possible. This car wasn't the best pick anyway, but... right off the bat. Oh god. Car kind of skipped over. Nice. Clean. All right. All right, let's get one. Let's do it. One more playlist. Feeling it. Better taking the chicane. Oh, the fast one. That's literally the first time I've taken it like that. I'm like impressed with myself. The second lap chicane would have been how I take it usually, which is bad. That's the first time I've done it 2 laps in a row. I don't like that. I surprised myself. I'm just that good. Question mark, question mark. Alrighty. Got the TPC tag and the level. That should indicate he's pretty fast or has a lot of experience. Not sure what happened last race with him. Anybody know if his account got hacked? Potentially. Alrighty. I think there's no road here. This car sucks on the road. Oh, we're going for a nice afternoon nap, huh? Nice. Wow, your mom made you a big lunch. That's good. Free of your diet, huh? No, excuse me. Had bun and then mangoes for dessert. Oof. Damn, you're making me hungry. This is a good sign. Gotta be more and more hungry for the buffet tomorrow. Can't cook. Damn. Oh, okay, cool. Damn. That sounds dope. Oh, the rear still has drum brakes, lol. Stock brakes, I guess. Thank God they don't model brake fade in this game. Jealous. Alrighty. Oh, Trick Deng is here with the meta. These sidewalks are really unbalancing the car here. Nice. Cool. One more race for the night, and then we call it. All right, let's see if how long this load time is. Last one was pretty crap, but I think it's because there are people joining. Might be more here though. Ooh, the 33S here. An A class. It's bold. Oh god. That's the worst angle I've ever had going into the road section. This thing sucks on the road anyway. Oh, frick. I didn't pull the handbrake hard enough. Swing the car out. Your birthday today? Hey, happy birthday, bro. Any plans? I really figured out that corner in this car. car is so crap on road. That's okay. Close to the death, congrats. That's the way I think about it too. Slow march towards death, eventually. Oh wait, this guy was an 8 CTF? What the frick? Why is he so bad? Drake, dang. Finally get to drink. Alright. That's gonna be it for me. Let's see here. Anybody to raid? Oh, Yaga's on. Let's go. Hi, thank you. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who've played and Batacom. Really appreciate it. Always a good time. But yeah, so today will be that's also gonna be it for Forza. Thank you once again to Sylvain AMG earlier for the follow. Hope to see you around. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Gonna be some GT7 tomorrow. Apparently it's gonna be Bathurst, which ain't the best, but we'll pull through. We'll figure something out. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, stay safe, all good stuff. See you guys. Bye. See you, YouTube.